Good evening, everyone, and this is Chris. And what I'm gonna do now is I will do a short flip through of the Muse Tarot. This one is created by the same author who created the Lightseers Tarot deck. The name of the author or the creator is Chris Ann, and this is also published mass market by Hay House Publishing. Now, it comes in a sturdy box. And this is the inside of the box. The colors are very lovely. And it comes with a guidebook, which is in monochrome. It's quite tiny, but it contains a lot of information, especially some information on how this tarot deck was conceived, or the ideas that came into the creator when she's planning to create this tarot deck. Now, this is influenced by the Rider-Waite, however, there are some changes when it comes to the suits that we have for this tarot deck. The usual deck contains the wands, the pentacles, the swords, and the cups, but for this tarot deck, they changed the name of the suits. For emotions, that is the representation of the cups suit. For the voices, that goes for the swords. For the materials, that's for the pentacles. And for inspiration, that represents the wands suit of a regular tarot deck. Now, this is the inside of this part of the packaging, and this is the back side of the deck. It's not gilded, but the cardstock is quite thick but bendy, so it's gonna be easy if you shuffle the cards either this way or the bridge way. Okay, now let's take a look at the cards one by one. And I'm sorry for the glare. Now, I'm not gonna be showing the cards for an extended period of time because I don't want pirates to copy this deck, although there are a lot of pirated decks already, but as much as possible I want to lessen the chance of having this beautiful deck, this beautiful artwork, be pirated. What I love most about this deck is the colors that they choose. It's very bright. I think this is also called a collage deck, and the representation is also quite good, but this is all female because, again, this is inspired by the Muses. This is not in order because I've already shuffled it after I unboxed it and after I did my deck interview. So yeah, this is not in order. Oops. For some, they might say that this deck is quite busy illustration wise, but what I love about it is that the elements that you are seeing on the deck you can derive a lot of explanation or maybe representation or symbolism that you can associate with whatever question your querent has. And there are also some modern elements to this deck, which I also love. I mean, I love being traditional and I love the format, the Rider-Waite format that it follows. But the way things are presented on this deck, very modern. There are also some cards that are printed this way, which I don't mind. In fact, I've always wanted to have a deck of tarot cards that is printed this way instead of this way. I believe there was a deck called, I'm not sure if it's Da Vinci or Nostradamus, but or Shakespeare, I guess. I'm not really sure. But I've seen it before in a tarot forum website, but unfortunately it's out of print already. So just like it, this one, the Muse of Emotions. It also shows a little bit of sacred geometry. And sorry if the camera is losing focus. Now this is the last card. And again, if you have small hands, this deck is quite thick. As you can see, my hands are not small, but this deck is a handful for me. So again, that is the Muse Tarot. Thank you for watching, and I hope you are inspired to acquire a copy of this deck because it's a beautiful one, and I believe you will be able to inspire a lot of people with the answers and the insights that this deck will provide you in relation to the questions that will be thrown to it. So that's it for tonight. Have a great evening. Bye.